Hey, we're here with Jasmine of Senya from Ladies of the Canyon. Thanks so much. Well, two of the ladies.
Two of the ladies.
Four ladies from Ladies of the Canyon. Correct to assume that your band name comes from the Joni Mitchell record of the same name? Or is that a lucky coincidence?
It does. It does.
And let's talk about influences because I think it's important to the music that you make. And obviously Joni because you're women and you're women in music and you're named after the record. But what are some of the other influences for you guys in the music that you make?
Well, I think we all have different influences, but there are some distinct overlaps of the Eagles and Fleetwood Mac and the band.
Right.
Who else?
She took your answer.
Yeah, no, collectively as a group, those are definitely our influences, but like she said before, we all have our own,
individually, yeah.
like very different tastes in music.
How did it all get started? Because I read online that you were just hanging out, writing songs. Is that pretty much it?
That is how it
We
happened.
were actually hanging out in Montreal in bars, and we were all in the same scene, and
And when we couldn't afford to drink in the bars anymore, we resigned to the living room.
yeah, which is a lot more fun actually.
Yeah.
So you're all originally from Montreal?
No, only one of us is from
You just
Montreal.
showed up in Montreal?
Yeah.
Maya is from Montreal. She was living there. Anna is from Regina, and she went to McGill for jazz performance.
Oh, wow.
I went to Concordia University and ended up staying, but I'm originally from Ontario.
I was born in Brunswick. I'm an Armamere brat, so.
It's quite an eclectic mix of people who are making alt country or country music, right? Like it's weird that Montreal of all places where you'd end up to.
It is really weird because we never started out playing country music. Like,
Right.
we never made a decision to be in a country music band, actually.
No.
We just like, the universe tricked us. And now we're playing country music.
Do you think do you think it's because you all play your own instruments and the harmonizing that lends itself probably to country style music?
Yeah, well, it's like, it's kind of like one of those things. We're not really country, but, you know, the bass player in our band always says you put like 4 acoustic instruments and 4 women singing vocal harmonies. People are going to call it country.
Right.
You know, or folk. Or whatever. You know what I mean? It's such a broad.
Colin Cripps produced the record, and he's the guy that produced the Blue Rodeos records and Kathleen Edwards records. What did he bring to the table when you guys?
Oh, he was amazing. You can imagine what it's like to deal with 4 women who are all songwriters in the same room trying to make a record together.
Yeah.
He was the spoke in the center of the wheel and took everyone's ideas and made everything work. And he was an absolute pleasure to work with.
He was very calm.
Yeah.
Very calm?
Yeah.
Well, he maybe not now, but he was then. Is that too, like, I noticed that you all have songwriting credits on all the songs, and different people write different songs. Is that who gets ultimately to sing each song is just based on who wrote?
Pretty much.
Generally speaking, but then when there are 2 of you who've written a song, I think that you have to look at who can deliver the song with a different kind of intimacy, or if somebody is going to have like a real power and charisma behind it, then maybe Senya's going to do it. I think it depends on the song.
What? Really?
You're very charismatic.
That's funny.
What's next? So you're touring this record for this summer?
And for forever.
Forever. Cool. And that's it? What's going to happen in the fall? Are you going to sit down and write a new record, or are you just going
I think there's probably going to be a lot of touring in the fall as well, but we're always writing. Yeah. So the second record is in the works already, but it's just not going to go into the studio for a little
Next year we're going to be a metal band, though.
A metal band?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Well, you have to put down the acoustic guitars, probably, is my guess.
Maya just got a new casino. We'll start with that.
Yeah.
And work our way up to those, like, what is it, like, they use the flying Vs? That's more hair metal, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. But, yeah.
Whatever.
Cool. Well, thanks for the record, and thanks for dropping by, and then we'll see you real soon.
Thanks
Thank you
very much
very
for having
much.
us.
Thanks.